So, hello everyone. My God, I'm looking very tired and dishevelled. It's very rainy here today, and my hair has gotten all whatever. It's got all wet in the rain and went a bit wavy. But I did put some salt spray in it too. So, anyway. So, if you're new to me, which a lot of you are, there's about 30 new people, maybe more. There's about 30 new people have joined in the last couple of days. So, welcome. I think that 28 degrees alignment there hitting my 28 degrees sun has definitely brought some luck and opportunities my way, I think. Or is it just that I'm more open and I'm like, okay, more people can come and join us. I'm not being like secret Scorpio, like, no, only my tribe can come in. You're not getting in the wolf pack. My energy is more like, come on, come and join. So anyway, like I said, I'm Claire. I'm a lot of mystical, magical things. And besides, I'm a shaman, is the thing that primarily I am. And a medium. And I love astrology and I love the moon. And there's probably lots of other things that I didn't mention. And if you are looking for a card, this is not going to be what this is about, okay? What it's going to be about is I'm going to be doing the star signs. So the Aries, right through to Pisces for your sun, moon, and rising. And Venus, really, for me as well, because I do a lot of readings about love. Yeah, so I'm going to be doing that. So when people are saying hi and stuff, I'm probably not going to be saying hi back. I'm not being rude. If you know me very well, you'll know that I usually do chat and stuff. And that's what I will be doing later on tonight, 6 o'clock UK time. So that's, not that far away from now. So if you want to come and join me and be in with the chance of me pulling a card for you personally, then that's what to do. You can come and join me there, or even better, you can book your own new moon reading in the new moon special, a live video call, or there's other options to get like a free card reading and stuff. And I could actually even, if you PayPal the money while I'm doing it, for the free card one, I could do that on the live too, but it just depends whether you'd want it via Messenger or on here. But anyway, without further ado, I'm going to get on with it because it could take quite a while. So if people have been here to see me saying that and people are getting confused, you could let them know. But other than that, I'm just going to get on with it. So we're going to start with Aries. Actually, hang on. I do need to, I was just going to share this. Because I always forget to do that. Where am I? I'm here, right? So thank you for your patience, peeps. Just that I don't put it in the wrong places. Right, that'll do. Right, so I'll turn this off. So this is Aries. So what the Aries need to know for the Sagittarius new moon, which we're in now, because it was 5 past 8, gentleness. So for Aries, and Aries are quite feisty, I'm an Aries, so I am also very gentle too. But Aries, typically is ruled by Mars, and it's about fire, passion, even anger. But again, Aries are just very passionate in our defence. But this Sagittarius new moon is bringing a bit of gentleness your way. I really do feel it's about being kind to your inner child on this new moon. Be kind to yourself and others. Honor your gentleness, speak words of love. So I really do feel it's about channeling that really positive Sagittarius energy of like optimism, joy, like playing. It's lighter. And again, I love Scorpio, right? Scorpio is my favourite sign. I'm Scorpio rising. I'm also Sagittarius moon. So I'm invested in both, and I'm Aries, who I'm reading for. But it's kind of like, I think we can all agree that after that Scorpio season, and then the Scorpio new moon that wasn't long ago either, and the Scorpio moon we've just come out of literally yesterday, it's all been a bit much. And we've still got Mercury in Scorpio, and we've still got Mars in Scorpio, and you know what I mean, it's kind of like it gets quite a bit too much at times. So I feel after all that heavy purging and releasing Aries, and this is really resonating for me, it's time to really It's time to really be quite gentle with yourself and, you know, lift yourself up a little bit after doing all that deep healing. So I'm, yeah, definitely feeling that as an Aries sun. But remember, this is for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. But really, you've got Aries everywhere in your chart. Everyone's got a bit of every sign everywhere. So I would just listen to it all if I were me. And the other card we've got for you, Aries, is have faith. Your prayers are manifesting. Remain positive and follow your guidance. And it's not a coincidence. I just said that basically, didn't I? Was to, you know, to be a bit kind to yourself, to speak words of positivity, and to have faith that everything that you've just been clearing and moving through is about to make a shitload of sense, because all this amazing stuff's about to come in. And I started this live stream off by saying, hey, my page followers just went up by like 30 people and it stayed the same for months. Because let's face it, I was obviously quite comfortable to keep it the same. I was staying in my comfort zone. As soon as I push myself out of my comfort zone, which by the way, Aries, you're meant to do, you're meant to help others to do that too. It's a sign of courage and bravery and action. Oh my God, that was bloody sore. I just clicked my ankle. It's, you know, when you do that, you will feel better. I always find with Aries, if you're not taking brave steps and pushing yourself forward, you'll fall deeper and deeper into fear. So if you're listening to Aries placements, just move on forward, because you'll just fall deeper into fear. And I've been there myself and it ain't comfortable. So push yourself forward. I'm not doing personal cards right now. That's later on at 6 o'clock. So you can come and join me then if you want to get that. This is the star signs just now. So, but I will be doing that later on today. So in a few hours. Oh, and there's, and I don't want to pull too many cards for each, but 2 cards fell out. So the other cards for Aries are clairvoyance. Now, sorry, that is pretty funny because I'm crystal clear visions. This card says crystal clear intentions. And it's got a full moon behind too. So I really do feel for us, Aries, the Gemini full moon in 2 weeks, around the 12th of December, is going to be really, really important. Because not only is it the last full moon of the year, it's also, it's just a very important time for Aries. And I'm sure that came up in my YouTube reading actually. Archangel Michael, be clear about what you desire and focus upon it with unwavering faith. So see how these fit in. Speak words of love to yourself. Be kind. So you went through a rough time, but things are getting better. Have faith that your prayers are manifesting, even when it doesn't look like it, because it's not a coincidence I said that, because at a new moon, sorry, I'll get mixed up, probably say new moon and full moon, but you know it's a new moon, hopefully, is that at a new moon, that's representative of, you don't actually, like the full moon, you see the full moon in the sky if it's not cloudy, but you can't see a new moon. So it's very symbolic of not knowing what's around the corner. But I always say, and I don't know if I said that in today's post, but I used to put posts like that out like that quite a lot. And then it was quite a lot of energy, so I stopped doing it, but I'm experimenting to see whether people want me to do that again. But anyway, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, if you go and look on my page, you'll see that I posted about the new moon today. But it's really basically, it's about trusting when things don't look like they're happening, that things are happening and you don't know what's around the corner. Because really, do we ever know what's around the corner? Well, yeah, sometimes we do, because Aries, you're clairvoyant. Hello, I'm Aries, Venus and Aries. Everyone's clairvoyant. Everybody. Again, it was divinely meant that I was called Claire. I've literally got all the Claires. I'm Claire everything. That's why my email address is that. But it's basically, we're all psychic in some way, and we're going through a collective awakening. Now, I went through my spiritual awakening. Basically, I'm pretty sure I came out having my spiritual awakening of my mother having my spiritual awakening, because I've always been very tapped into spirit. But I went through my dark night of the soul, which is your heightened part of your spiritual awakening, many years ago. So I'm actually feeling that because I'm talking about this, I feel, Aries, you've went through a bit of a dark night of the soul yourself as well. And if you're like me and you already went through it, mine was about 3.5, 4 years ago now. It's just you went through a bit of another darker time, like really releasing a lot of fears that have held you back. And it's all to, like, again, even if you went through your dark night of soul, around the same time as me or longer ago, whatever, it's kind of like you're still awakening. Like, you never listen to anybody that's sitting there saying, oh, I spiritually awakened ages ago, I've got no more work to do. I'd run very fast away from that person, because we're all awakening and ascending to another level. It's just some of you are awakening for the first time. They're like, hey, wait a minute, this is not what I want to do. Or, yeah, this job brings me a lot of money, but I'm not happy. And, that isn't abundance to me. It's kind of like how success is different things to different people. I am helping your spiritual sight to awaken fully, so you can clearly see heavenly love. So I really do feel, yeah, like I say, a lot of Aries, things are becoming crystal clear. Be clear about what you desire and focus upon it with unwavering faith, because I really do feel a lot of stuff coming about on the next full moon, the full moon in Gemini. So that's exciting. Bloody hell, that's taken me a while to go through Aries. And so here is your affirmation for Aries. Taking action. And again, that really fits with what that was saying. It's go time. Do you know what I mean? I enthusiastically embrace life's boundless possibilities. So it's time to be a bit more positive after moving through a bit of heavier energy, Aries. Right. So that's Aries. And for anyone joining right now, I'm doing the, oh God, I'll put them over here. I'm doing the star signs for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And then I will, and I'll also upload this to YouTube after probably. And what else I'm doing? Yeah, so I'm not doing personal cards right now, but I will be doing that later at 6 o'clock on my page. So you can join me there if you'd like the chance of getting a card. And I'll see who I'm drawn to. Right, so who have we got now? Taurus. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And for Taurus, we have intention. That's interesting. Now, for those of you new to me, you might notice that, like, it doesn't matter who I read for, whether I'm reading for people personally or whether I'm doing the star signs, the messages always blend in. And that's what I mean about, you know, don't just watch your signs, especially if you're watching here live right now, because like you've got a bit of every sign everywhere. So really it's a different part of you. It connects to the 12 houses of astrology. So it's wise to watch it all. And listen, be clear and decisive. Focus on what you really want. Be bold with your request to the universe. So there you go, Taurus. It's about making things happen in the physical reality, because that's what your sign is about. Oh, God. And I think, right, Spirit are making up their own rules. That's quite a lot of cards, but we'll take them. So, and you are protected and you're safe. So just remind yourself of that. You know, ground yourself. You are an earth sign. You, your loved ones and your possessions are safe and protected by heaven. You spend time alone meditating upon what you truly desire. Again, because a new moon, like I wrote in my post earlier, it's about going within, it's about making your wishes, setting your intentions, and really putting out what it is you want to the universe, spirit, God, angels, whatever you choose to call it. I don't care what you call it. I call it spirit. It's just really putting that positivity out there and trusting and believing that you are worthy of what you're asking for. Setting powerful intentions is a very powerful thing. I keep saying powerful. And morning affirmations too, setting your day off in the right way. Say positive affirmations each morning to open the gates of manifestation, Taurus, because you are the sign of manifestation, one of them. And again, especially on this new moon, because Sagittarius is also about manifestation too. And again, your clairs, is this a sign that I need to get going with my clairology course? I've been sitting on a course for years, not putting out there, and all the clair cards are coming out. I wondered why I was using this deck. I've not used them for ages. But Taurus, your clairs are awakening as well. Claircognizance, clairsentience. Pay attention to thoughts and ideas that come to you as they're answered prayers, Taurus. Notice your recurring physical and emotional feelings as they signify divine guidance. So again, people with Taurus placements, you are also awakening, because again, everybody is awakening. We're all at different levels of awakening. But like I said once, when I very first started my page in 2015, it was something like, we're all awakening at a different pace. It's not a race. Something like that. It rhymed. It was like, I'll need to post it again. It was pretty good actually. But it's true. And it makes way more sense now that I know what they mean. I kind of was like, what is, you know, I was in my dark night soul. I'm like, why is my life falling to shit? Why is this happening to me? And they were like, trust us, Claire. In a few years, you'll be teaching about what you went through and you'll be helping people going through it all at the same time. And isn't that interesting? I just spoke about that and we pulled healing the past for Taurus. So that's not a coincidence. I was talking about I have healed my path and still am healing what I went through in my time. But I will always be healing that. I will always be healing that because they're deep, deep wounds that I use to heal other people. That's what shamans do. But it's kind of like I've healed it enough to be able to help other people in a big way that are really going through it and really stuck. Because when you're in your dark night of the soul, you're in fear, anger, jealousy, resentment. It's like you're stuck in all of these emotions, and it's quite, you're like stuck in the mud, or you're just really lethargic and you just feel, basically you feel stuck. And my feeling on is that the way that I got through it is I just had to be very, very compassionate with myself, live in the present moment, and just have patience that I would move out of this, but not to rush yourself. And again, it's easier said than done. And if somebody had told me to do that at the time, I would have told them my F off, you know what I mean? So I really do feel where you're at if you're in that place. So again, I think Spirit are just getting me to say that. If, you know, for the people that that'll resonate with, that you know that you're not alone, even if it's that, you know, that I have hearing me say what I've went through and I'm blissfully happy now. And, you know, there's not massive reasons for it. I just feel really happy with very simple things and grateful for not being in that place anymore. And, you know, I know myself 10 times better because I've explored all the dusty, deep, dark parts of myself. And now I help other people do that. And then you can step into the future with strength and clarity, Taurus. So I really do feel, you know, you've been, like Aries, let's face it, I think these cards are going to come up for everyone. You've been going through it too. We've all been going through deeper emotions in Scorpio season. And the affirmation for you is trusting your intuition. And that's very much like the Claire's cards that I pulled for you as well. My life is truly guided. So it's about wherever you're at, whether you're in this place of purging and healing the pain, it's that trusting that you will be able to move through that door, that keyhole, when you're ready to do that. My God, right, I hope I don't pull this many cards for every sign, or I'm going to be sitting here a while. I'm doing my full moon workshop with my membership in just under an hour, so I better hurry up. So I'm not doing personal cards. I'm doing that at 6 o'clock. So, and I'm not going to keep saying that either, because when I put it on YouTube, that'll be annoying on replay. But yeah, I'm doing that at 6 o'clock if you want to be in the chance for that. And I'll pick a card for who I'm drawn to then. I'm doing the star signs right now. So just for people asking. And I want to go quite quick or I'll be here forever. So Gemini, what have we got for Gemini for the Sagittarius new moon? Now Sagittarius is the opposite of Gemini. So that can, you know, it can bring up, I wouldn't say difficulty, but it can be a bit challenging. Like whenever there's a new moon or a full moon in Libra, my opposite sign, I usually do find that quite challenging. So I'm just saying that to be aware of. But I mean, equally, it could be quite good and a challenging way, pushing out your comfort zone in a good way. So it's all about reframing it and what way you perceive it. So for Gemini, we have trust. And again, trust that the challenges you go through are there to help you grow and awaken. Trust, leap into the unknown, have faith and move forward. Believe you will fly. And again, do you know why, Gemini? Because the next full moon, the last full moon of the year on the 12th of December, is your one. It's the Gemini full moon. So if you take the steps that you're guided to take right now, Gemini, sun, moon and rising, I just got drawn to 17 minutes, 17 seconds. So I feel 17 is very important for somebody watching this with a Gemini placement. I feel perhaps the 17th of December, oh, and they're saying January, so it'll be for different people. It's very important. That's either somebody's birthday that's tuning into this, or it's connected to a loved one in spirit. So just putting it out there. But also 17 is the star card of hope, healing, and optimism. So I also feel it's about have faith that you will move forward. You know, if you're not feeling too good just now, and just basically if you're guided to take the leaps into the unknown now, that you're going to see something really come to fruition on the Gemini full moon, like I got for Aries too. And your other card is positive energy. That ties in with what I just said too. Surround yourself with positive people and situations, avoid negativity, because that's what everyone needs to do during this collective awakening. Now, you know, I really do feel we moved through the deepest, darkest part of it because we were in Scorpio season. But my feeling is, you know, and I'm here to keep it real, I really do feel the collective awakening will be happening for another few months yet. You know, into January sort of thing as I'm feeling. But it's kind of like, you know, if you can, basically, it's about shedding what no longer resonates with you. So situations that you know aren't healthy for you, being around people that you know are toxic, kind of like moving away from just things that don't resonate with you. And I'm just trying to think, when I was in my dark night of soul, you know, I actually didn't drink alcohol for 11 months. And I like to go out and drink, guys, but it's kind of like I knew it wasn't going to serve me. And then I slowly introduced it back into my life. But I'm actually feeling like I'm so sensitive, I want to take it out again. So, you know, your taste change. I love bacon. I stopped eating bacon for about 1.5 years. That was really strange. You know, so really weird things. And like, so just, yeah, you become more sensitive. And that's, again, when your senses are heightened. And I've said that for years. You know, I'm very psychic. I'm very, you know, tune into people's feelings. And, you know, and again, even on here, when I'm doing personal readings, if you watch later, and I've just finished a session before this, when I'm channeling a message to somebody, I'll feel the heat on my back or my heart or my head, And then the person's like, oh my God, I can feel that here. And it's because they're using me as a channel. Because when I'm talking, the healing comes through my eyes, the light codes, it comes through my voice, and it comes through my hand. So even on replay live right now, you'll feel the energy. So if you're feeling like tingling heads, or Marie, you always say your kids are like, oh, they like my voice and stuff. It's because even if you don't quite understand what I'm saying, or you can't understand my accent for some people, your soul's like, hey, wait a minute, she's saying something that I need to hear. So Gemini, let's see what comes in now for you. Creative writing. Oh, and Gemini's right, communication. Make time to journal down your thoughts in a journal, pen or article or book. And then remember, I did actually say about this is an important time to put out your intentions, because the next full moon is in Gemini, but also Gemini is about communication. But also I wrote in the post earlier that that to write your new moon intentions. Again, that's what I love doing. I'm doing that with my membership after this, and I love that. We all do it, and it builds the energy when we write our new moon intentions together. And I do a bit of a shamanic journey. I used to offer them to the public, but then I just put them into my membership. But if there's a bit of a demand for it, so if people want me to do that, then whether this is live on live or replay, or whether it's on YouTube, definitely put in the comments if that'd be something you'd be interested in me offering again, because it just wasn't worth my while when it was like 2 or 3 people. I did like to keep it small, mind you, but I think it was getting to the point when it was just the people in my membership that were wanting to do it. So I was kind of like, because they foresaw how good it was going to be, because they love it, I love it. And anybody that done the, when I offered it to the public loved it too. And they said it like really changed their lives, actually. They went on and, were following their spiritual calling and stuff. And again, I didn't charge a lot for that the first time, because I kind of wasn't knowing my worth. And I was like, hey, wait a minute. Oh my God, I just sat and done that for like 2 or 3 hours and it changed somebody's life. I think I need to up the price of it. And again, so I feel Gemini, there's something about you really recognizing your value as well. But this is definitely about making sure you particularly write your intentions, because the next full moon is your full moon, and you never know what magic could come your way. Embarking on an adventure. This is synchronicity is crazy today. It's always crazy with me. Those of you that are old days to watching me, you'll know that. But usually it's a full moon, they're more heightened. But again, it's the energy that we're in. It's so high vibe. And I am Sagittarius moon. It's a Sagittarius new moon. I'm very high vibe most of the time, but definitely today. And it's about that energy is so like the synchronicity and the connections. It's not just people like me that are not, like everyone in 11 awakening. Everyone's awakening and starting to notice, hey, wait a minute, I'm noticing more connections, more and more and more in my life. Just embrace. I don't know, what word will we go with? Embrace the adventure. I savor the wonders of the world, because again, Gemini loves to soak up information and share it and stuff. So just enjoy your journey wherever you're at on this new moon, and trust that you will go and do what you're meant to do. Holy moly, that's only Gemini. Right, so I'm just going to scroll. I can't really keep comment to people. That looks interesting though. My nan's birthday was the 17th of January and house number was 17. Oh my God, Leah, love it. That's amazing. Yes, thank you, Claire. Needed this, definitely. I'm a Gemini. Oh, I love it. Kev's nan's birthday's the 17th. So we boom. We got them all. I love it. Thank you for sharing that. That's absolutely amazing. When I tried to do this once before, I got all stressed out and it just didn't go that well, but I'm really enjoying this. Right, so just don't let me, please, just somebody give me a warning when it's like 4:15, please, because then I'll have to go and get a cup of tea and get my energy for the Sag New Moon workshop. I knew I should have got my shit together to do a Sag New Moon workshop to offer it. I still could do it, actually. I could do it, and I could do it on the Friday if people do want me to do that, and I can tell you a bit more of that later. Right, so anyway, Cancer. What have we got for Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the Sagittarius New Moon. Goddess, I love it. Embrace your goddess, divine feminine goddess energy. Honor your divine feminine energy. See your inner beauty. Love every part of you, because Cancerian placements are notorious. Sorry, I forgot to paint my nails. Again, it's like I've got to love who I am and every bit of me, and the fact that I ran out of time and I wasn't able to paint my pretty matching gold nail varnish. I've got chipped nails. It annoys me, but I'll deal with it. But it's kind of like, notice how what I'm saying something to do with this. It's like, just see your inner beauty. you know, don't care about the fact you got caught in the rain or your makeup's melting off or, you know, you didn't paint your nails. Like, just see how beautiful you are for how you are and love every part of you. Whether you're sitting dolled up wearing makeup or whether you're sitting, you know, like I often sit in my membership with my hair on top of my head, my glasses. Sometimes I haven't even bloody washed my face or brushed my teeth. Sometimes I'm sitting in my onesie, again, because I'm comfortable in my own skin and who I am. And I wasn't born confident. Do you know what I mean? Like, I was born this way, as in I was born very psychic, but I wasn't born confident. And it was a long, long climb for me to get to be doing my spiritual work, to be being seen for it, and definitely to be like really owning and stepping into my power and helping other women step into their divine feminine energy. But my God, I seem to be doing it. You know, I seem to be doing it more and more recently, and I more help people do that in private. But again, when people tune into my daily posts and my lives, they tell me that I help them all the time too. So again, you know, wherever you get the help, you're welcome. And I do love building people up. I just have to watch sometimes because I can get too excited and then I'm exhausted. But yeah, honor your divine feminine energy, Cancer. See your inner beauty, love every part of you. And if you're new to me, Spirit reminded me to say that when I talk about myself, it is because I'm an Aries and we do like to do that. That is a joke, but it's true. But it is also because when I share stuff about myself, it's Spirit trying to usually get it across to someone else. And again, not other, you know, not other mediums and channelers and stuff maybe don't do that, but that's definitely the way that it works with me. So just to get that across to people that are new to me. And again, if you can't understand me because I'm going too fast, I can't help that. Like, first of all, I'm Scottish. I can't change my accent and wouldn't want to. Love Scotland, love my accent. And also, yeah, I talk fast. It's part of the channeling. So again, if you can't understand me or you don't like it, there's loads of other people that are doing their thing and doing things like this. But there's nobody that does it like me because there's only one me. Do you know what I mean? And somebody needed to hear that. Somebody that's a Cancerian placement needed to hear that. Is don't ever compare yourself to other people because there's only one you, and you're here to put what you're here to put out in the world. It's only you that can put that into the world. Yes, there's going to be other people doing it, but nobody will do it quite like you. And again, when you stand in your own power and really honor that goddess energy, that's when you're met with a union. So I really do feel there's somebody, Cancerian placement, that's really sort of longing after. I'm seeing like sort of somebody like, I need to be with them. They are the yin to my yang. They are my lobster. It's like I'm really seeing like somebody really wanting to be with somebody. But what I would say is this card always says that to me. Look, she's standing on her own. And then I think these two unicorns are symbolic. I feel they're symbolic of then you're met with the partner that you're meant to be with. But it was all because you loved who you were, you saw your inner beauty and your outer beauty, and you just honoured who you were, your divine feminine energy. And again, guys, that goes for you too. We've got masculine and feminine in all of us, okay? Right, what else do Cancer need to know? Let's just take one from the middle. Soulmate, oh my God, right. Spirit, what the actual fuck? Like, this is a bit much. What was I just saying? And I didn't use the T word. I didn't use the twin flame word or soulmate word, but that's what I was getting at. So I really do feel someone with a Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus, it's about a spiritual soulmate relationship, whatever the hell you want to call it, right? I don't like using labels. I've got Uranus, which rules Aquarius, right next to my Sagittarius moon, and it's going to be even more animated today. But, you know, I don't like using lots of labels. You'll see at the start I was very awkward and not knowing what to call myself either. I do a lot of things. I forget half the things that I do. But it's basically whatever you call it. It is about an intense connection, and it's when you will be met with that intense connection. Or, just to confuse you even more, if you're already in this partnership, you're physically together, or a marriage, you will be brought closer together by really loving yourself. Like, so it's very Louise Hay, and again, I love Louise Hay. Like, I am, you know, Louise, I mean, who doesn't love Louise Hay? But Louise Hay influences a lot of the work that I do, and I'm always a huge advocate of the more you love yourself, you will notice the people around you start to change. And, you know, it's this magical thing that happens. So if you're in this angry place, which a lot of people will be right now because they're in their awakening, so sorry if I'm triggering you, sorry, but you're welcome. That's what I'm here to do. It helps with your awakening in a gentle, humorous way. But it's kind of like the more you love yourself, the more these problems with other people around you, well, they'll start to be less and less and less. It's about healing that deep pain within Cancer. And again, Cancer is not a coincidence. I was saying that to someone with a Cancer rising last week, that, you know, Cancer placements, they can soak up the pain of the world because they're the mother. They care so much that they end up soaking up everybody's pain. So it's very important that Cancer placements have Epsom salt baths, that you walk beside the sea to get the negative ions off the sea to counteract the positive ones. And what's even more confusing is the positive ones aren't good and the negative ones are the ones we need. I know, really confusing. Sometimes I've been like, is that right? But it's like, that is actually true. It's we get positive ions which are not good for us from like tellies, computers, things like that, and the sea and salt and Epsom salts and stuff helps you know, shift that. So just make sure that you're doing things to cleanse your aura, because your aura is real. The energy around you is real, and you really do soak it up. But again, when you focus on you and you love yourself as you are, and you stop looking after everybody else so much and put that love back to you, that's when you'll be met with new romance with a spiritual basis is here for you now. Woo! Probably on the Gemini full moon, because that is about the twins. Love it. That was cool how that happened. And hello from heaven. Somebody's saying hello from heaven, but we've not got time for that, guys. I'll be here all day. Archangel Azrael, your loved ones in heaven are doing fine. Let go of worries and feel their loving blessings. Again, it's like, stop worrying about everybody else, Cancer, and worry about yourself. Be the leader of your own life. Put yourself first. It's time for you to assume your leadership power and position and lovingly guide others. Notice it says lovingly guide others, because Cancers are so caring that they will lovingly guide others. Their heart's in the right place. Savouring pleasure, and that's about putting yourself first as well. I fully embrace bliss in my life. Embrace that bliss for yourself. Love it. Boom, boom, boom. Right. Leo. So we're doing the star signs right now, and I will be doing cards for people later on at 6 o'clock on my page. So if you're looking for a card for yourself, just come and join me then. And if I'm drawn to you, I'll put you a card. We're doing the star signs right now. So for Sun, Moon, and Rising, so we're doing Leo. And if you're Aries, Taurus, Gemini, or Cancer, you can catch it on replay, or I'll upload it to YouTube. And I'm Crystal Claire Visions on YouTube as well. And I've actually got individual messages for the rest of the month. Actually, I've done individual videos, so you might want to go and check them out and see if they match up with this. That's quite cool, and I'm sure a lot of them are. I don't remember them in a channel very much, so but I'm sure some of them are exactly what I said there. So Leo, we've got gentleness for Leo as well, so that's interesting that we got gentleness for Aries, didn't we? And their sister fire sign, we've got gentleness for Leo as well. And actually that really kind of feels like it fits in with somebody that I was just talking to before I came on here, a client, and I'm pretty sure they're a Leo, so this kind of fits in with what I said to them. Be kind to yourself and others, honour your gentleness, speak words of love, and see how that actually really fits into what I just said to Cancer. So it's again the blending. And I can think of a client actually, that's really weird, I can think of a client that's actually a Cancer sun and a Leo moon, so that would fit in for them, so quite cool. Right, what does Leo need to know about this new moon and Sag from this deck? Life review. Take inventory of your life and resolve to change or heal anything that is unbalanced. So again, Leo, I really do feel you're at this place in your life where you're like, I'm not happy with this, or this doesn't feel right, or something needs to change. And you're really, like you say, you've taken inventory, and you're kind of like, a new moon is all about, well, yeah, it is about change. It's about new beginnings, but it's about, a lot of people, it's about new beginnings, new starts, and taking a leap of faith and all that. And it is definitely a Sagittarius new moon, because we're, as you can see, we're very excited. I'm like, yeah, inner child, and woohoo, and cheerleader. That's why I said it's a brilliant time if you were looking to do mentoring or counselling with me. It's a brilliant time to do work with me, because, hey, if somebody's going to get you passionate about anything, it's definitely me. That is definitely a part of my gift. I've got a lot of fire, and you can have some of it. But it's kind of like, I really do feel, this new moon is about going inwards too, like going inwards to really ask, what is it that I want, and getting clear, setting clear intentions, and then dream big, sparkle more, shine bright. I'm getting drawn to a glittery sign in my room, but it's really getting clear on what it is you want, and it's like, say, honouring what it is you want, and just right. I think again, it's like Leo. It's like what I said to one of the other signs. It's like really utilising, writing down your intentions on this new moon, on any new moon. But I really do feel, because it's a sister fire sign, it's about getting clear on your intentions and letting spirit know, or universe, whatever you call it, let them know what it is you want. And then just step out the way and don't obsess over the hows or the whys or how it's going to happen. Just believe, because Sagittarius is all about magic. Or maybe consult an expert in the field, or a healer or a mentor like me. Because, you know, again, I really do feel the work that I do after every single session, what I constantly hear is the person's like, I actually already knew all of this, but I feel I needed you to tell me it. You know, or somebody to tell me it, to mirror back what I was feeling, just to confirm what I was feeling was right. And again, you know, in an ideal world, none of us should really need that, should we? It'd be great if we just knew and we didn't need that confirmation. But, you know, I always see it as, until you learn to really trust and believe in your own guidance, there's nothing wrong with getting a bit of help from people, and then you'll be flying. Because there's loads of people that come to me once, I blow their mind with everything that comes through, and then they don't come back. And it's not because they didn't enjoy it, it's because it opened up their own intuition that much. They're like, hey, I don't need to. But it's kind of like, I see going to healers as like it's self-care. So it's kind of like, you know, I really do feel we're going through, and I think this has come through this card, it's like we're really moving into a different time now of, we need to move away from, oh, I can't spend money on myself for a reading to get clarity, or I can't go and get Reiki, or I can't go and get shamanic healing because that's a luxury. No, it's self-care. Because if you know anything about shamanism, if you've been to the doctor and the doctor isn't working, you know, it's not working, whatever the pills, whatever they're doing for you. You've been to the counsellor, that's not working. You've been to the chiropractor, that's not working. Basically, you've been to different healings, right? And you needed to get them, and something's not working, something's, you know, you're not finding what's going to work for you. The answers aren't coming. That's when you go to the shaman last, and they help you with the magic puzzle piece. So it's not that I magically healed you. It's that was the last part that needed to click into place for you to be like, right, now I feel whole. And it's not like, oh God, you're going to feel whole forever. Then you get bogged down by the weight of the world again, and you need to maintain. It's your spiritual hygiene. And I really do feel that's the way that the world's going. We're actually, you know, starting to see now as a collective that, you know, I need to really take care of myself here. And perhaps, you know, just like you need to feed, clothe and shelter yourself, your spiritual hygiene matters too. So whether that be seeking out a counsellor, seeking out a Reiki master, seeking out a shaman, seeking out people to do inner child healing work, what else? Meditation. By the way, I do all of that. It's kind of like you really do need to put your self-care and your self-love first. You know, and like say, and that's really, it's about asking for help. I mean, consulting an I don't like the word expert, but it could even just be, you know, you saw somebody in your life go through something, you know, a bit long, you know, what am I trying to say? Like a bit before you, and you're like, actually, they're probably going to be able to help me with this because I've saw them go through it and get on the other side. So I think they'll be able to help me with this. Do you know what I mean? That it could be that too. More information is needed. Contact someone with expertise in this area. And that's, again, usually all the people that are drawn to me I've got very similar callings and very similar, you know, just very similar to myself in a lot of different ways. And it's really just awaken that passion and that knowing in them that it's like, yeah, you're right to feel that. You are here to do something big. It's time to get on with it. Stepping into stillness, unless you're tired, because again, as I was about to say, because Cancer is all about sleep, but we're on Leo now, but I really do feel I'm tapping in. That's funny, I feel I'm tapping into somebody that I know that's got a Leo moon and a Cancer sun. My power is born in the majesty of silence. But it's like when I said a minute ago, there is this, look, gentleness, stepping into stillness. There is a need for Leo. And again, Leo's very excitable, and I love Leo energy. It's very fiery and bubbly and childlike too, but there is a need to kind of be gentle and get quiet at this time to really do a bit of a life review, and maybe seek out help from spiritual healers or mentors or counselors or whatever it is. Just somebody asking for help, somebody. It could even be spirit. You know what I mean? Right. Good lordy, I need to hurry up. Virgo. I'm putting the cards back in the wrong way as well. This is what happened the last time. Wow. Stress. Right, so Virgo. And I think that's me saying stress, that's something to do with Virgo, because Virgos are very busy, and if things aren't ticking over and timely, they can get very stressed out. So that's got something to do with it. So passion. Interesting, I was just mentioning passion before there. So again, new Moon in Sagittarius, fire energy. In my daily reading yesterday, I pulled the dragon card, dragons, fire, you've seen the connections. Do what excites you, Virgo. Get fired up about your life, increase your energy levels. So I think you're needing to pull in a bit of excitement at this new moon in Sagittarius, because that's what this new moon in Sagittarius should do for us all. It should help us to believe like a big kid. Believe in miracles. Ready, set, go. Yep, it's definitely time to do something for you, Virgo. So it's interesting that the sign before it was about getting still and getting clear on your intentions, and this is about go for it. I think you've been taking too much time procrastinating and kind of humming and hawing, and now it's time to be passionate about what it is you're ready to get on with, Virgo. And actually, they're actually, as I said about the healing earlier, they're actually channeling a lot of healing to the back of my heart here. So I really do feel someone with a Virgo placement, a Virgo sun, moon, rising, Venus, if you're feeling that heat on the back at your heart, so women, where your bra straps are, if you're wearing a bra, different strokes, different folks for different strokes, but it's kind of like, or guys, just at your back, like kind of in the middle there, I'm feeling heat. So that's usually when spirit are channeling a bit of heat through me to go to whoever needs it. And again, it's all for your highest good. I say very powerful intentions before I come on here, and it's all about, it's only if you're open to the healing will you get that. So again, if you're not open, you won't get it. But I mean, why would you not want to be open to healing? So ready, steady, go. Ready, set, go. Now is the perfect moment to dive in and embrace your heart's desire, Virgo. So that's exciting. And another card, I'm going to speed up a bit now because I need to have a bit of a break before I do my new moon workshop. Prioritize, that's hilarious. Virgo is about prioritizing and organizing. Archangel Metatron, focus on your highest priorities. I will help you get organized and motivated. So that's really interesting, because I mean, that's something that comes naturally to most Virgos, is prioritizing. I mean, they're normally prioritizing and organizing us, but I really do feel this new moon in Sagittarius may be like exciting Virgo a little bit too much, getting loads of ideas and maybe not getting on with something. So this is your divinely timed reminder to get on with something that you know you're ready to do. And I feel for someone it's about speaking your truth, actually. Taking action! Oh my God, and it jumped out the deck. I enthusiastically embrace life's boundless possibilities. So it's about not procrastinating and getting on with something, starting afresh. It's time for new beginnings. It's a new moon in Sagittarius. A wonderful new beginning is blossoming in my life. I love it. That's brilliant. Right, so, God. I'm going to be freaking knackered after this. Right, so this is why I'm not doing this all the time, guys, but it's quite fun. Right, so Marie's got goosebumps. I love it. Right, so Libra. Marie, you are... Oh, why have I forgot? Marie, are you not Libra? Libra with Scorpio rising? Scorpio moon, I think, if I'm remembering rightly. Right. What have we got for Libra? What have we got for Libra for the new moon in Sagittarius? Anger. Oh, goodness me. Well, do you know what, Libra? Libras, I'm going to call you out here. I think that Libras are so lovely. They're about love, peace, bringing people together. But, because of the kind of wanting to spread the joy and the happiness so much, sometimes I find Libra placements can suppress their anger, because they feel like maybe it's like a bad thing, or like they don't want to upset anyone. But Libra, we all get angry, and it's not a coincidence. Earlier on today, I was talking about that with people. We're exploring that it's healthy to release your anger, and actually keeping that anger inside, it's only going to fester away and build up resentment and stuff like that, or you're going to blow up at somebody. So it's about kind of like healthy releasing of the anger. So I couldn't say that, but it's about making sure that if you've got deeper issues that you need to explore, again, seeking out, a counsellor or somebody that you feel that you can trust. And again, I say counsellor because for some